Sculpted by sky-piercing green peaks and lined with vivid turquoise lagoons, French Polynesia is a place to experience tropical climate, slow life, and laid-back island culture. In this episode of Marinade, we set course to the South Pacific, following the trail of the luxury sail catamaran Sunreef 74 Orion. With this top-tier charter yacht, guests enjoy the best of Tahiti's heavenly scenery and authentic local cuisine. Today, Marinade prepares a dish inspired with the exotic flavors of Tahiti. Get ready to taste a genuine slice of paradise with our latest recipe: pan-seared tuna with herbs, pineapple salsa, passionfruit sauce, prawns, and coconut rice. My name is Tomasz Koprowski, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Marinade with Sunreef Yachts. Today, we explore the exotic tastes of the South Pacific with a delicious dish combining classic Tahiti flavors with a contemporary twist. We're going to need tuna loin, some prawns, a pineapple, cherry tomatoes, shallots, fresh herbs for our tuna. I like to use thyme, cilantro, and lemongrass. We also need rice, coconut milk, and passion fruit. 2 should be enough. First, we need to cut our tuna. You want to have nice, thick steaks for this recipe. We sprinkle some fresh thyme on our fish steaks, and we season with some pepper. We will also add some garlic, some salt, and some finely chopped lemongrass. You want to press it down with your knife after you've chopped it up. We pour some olive oil on the tuna and we rub it all in. And we do so on both sides of our tuna. We marinate these for about an hour. Next, we take our prawns. I'll cut them with a knife, but I can show you a trick to peel away the shells without any effort using a pair of scissors. We start from the back and cut our prawns lengthwise. Next, we take our knife and cut the head off. We open it and peel off the shell, starting from the tail. You want to make sure you clean all of your prawns down the back and along the belly. Right now, we start working on our pineapple salsa. We take a ripe pineapple and cut the skin off. We start by cutting the crown and bottom off and cut the skin off just like this. We only need 1/2 of our pineapple. You want to make sure you trim deep enough, as you don't want any hard parts ending up in your salsa. Don't hesitate to go back around and trim again. You only want nice, tender bits of pineapple. Next up, we cut out the core of our pineapple. We want a nice and smooth surface. I will now slice our pineapple into nice large chunks. We slice our shallots thinly and add them to the pineapple. We mix everything together, adding a dash of lime juice. We will also add some lemon juice, some olive oil, and just a bit of garlic. We also add a little bit of fish sauce, but be careful not to add too much, as the smell of the fish sauce can be quite intense, and you don't want this flavor to dominate. You also want to add some chili powder to your salsa. Now this smells just amazing. Time to put our tomatoes in boiling water for about 30 to 40 seconds. You just want to make sure the skin comes off nicely. We peel our tomatoes and add them to our pineapple salsa. When you chop up the cilantro, make sure you don't chop too thinly, and then next, add everything to your salsa. Add some more olive oil and some pepper. And then mix everything all together. We salt the water and put our rice in. Time to work on our passionfruit sauce. We need 2 fruits for this recipe, some sweet cream, some powdered sugar, and some lime juice. We cut our passionfruit in half and scoop out the inside into a small saucepan. We add 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar, some lime juice, and we pour in the sweet cream. Our salsa and passion fruit sauce are both ready. Right now, we put some coconut milk into a saucepan and we heat it up before we combine it with the rice. We heat some olive oil now in our frying pan. You want your frying pan really hot. At the same time, we heat our coconut milk. We add some pepper and a pinch of salt. Our olive oil is now fairly hot, but I want to check whether the temperature is right, and I can see we're not ready yet. I get back to my coconut milk, I bring it to a boil, and I put our al dente rice in. Time for our tuna steaks now. When you hear them sizzle, you know the temperature is just right. The same goes with our prawns, you want to hear them sizzle on the frying pan. We add some garlic, some more olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. Personally, I like my tuna steaks rare. That way, they're nice and juicy and full of flavor. Time for the plating. The coconut rice goes on the plate first. Next, we put our tuna steak, and you can see the lovely color and texture it has. Time for the tomato and pineapple salsa. We will now decorate everything with our passion fruit sauce. We put our prawns on top and sprinkle with salt. We add some more fresh cilantro for the final touch. Thank you for joining me today on our culinary trip to French Polynesia. Together, we created a dish that's both full of flavor and vivid colors. I will see you all in the next episode of Marinade, in which we set sail to Corsica. Thank you again, and see you all very soon. Don't forget to subscribe and find a full recipe on the Sunreef Yachts blog.